Hi and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be talking a little bit about the natural and single ingredient things that I use as part of my body care and face care routine. So let's just hop right into it. First of all, I have got some pure almond oil. This stuff is great for makeup removal, particularly mascara, and especially if you wear waterproof mascara. I know that the cleansers that I use and that I make don't really get rid of mascara. They get rid of most of the makeup pretty decently, but mascara is just really tricky to get rid of unless you're using an oil, and I like to use just this almond oil to rub it on my eyes and my eyebrows to get rid of makeup without having to like damage the hair or tear out the hair. Then I've got some oats which I use as a cleanser, so I'll blend them up so that they're not so thick. So it's more like a powder, and then I'll just add a little bit of water to make it into a paste, and I can use that as a cleanser that's super moisturizing, really gentle, great if you have sensitive skin or rosacea or eczema or anything like that. And I find that it's actually really great if you have blemishes. You can leave it on your face and it is like a little moisture mask as well, so that's really great. I then have some bentonite clay, which is a great kind of spot treatment. So the same thing, it's like a very fine powdered clay, and you add a little bit of water to make it into a paste, and you can just put it on topically on top of your breakouts or your redness, and it's really great at drying it up, but without being damaging and overly drying like I know that some shop bought spot treatments are. You can also mix it into the oats, like a moisturizing and spot treatment mask if you like, but this is great as for topical use. I then have some apple cider vinegar, which is great to use as a toner. So you mix this about 50-50 with water and spritz it onto your face, and it's a fantastic toner. It closes the pores, it draws out any toxins, it rebalances the pH levels in your skin, which is fantastic for calming any redness, and I always use this as a facial toner. Then, of course, this list would not be complete without the mandatory coconut oil. I use this as moisturizer mainly for my body and my neck. I don't use it so much on my face because it is comedogenic, which means that it will block your pores, and so it has the potential to giving some people and some skin types blackheads and clogged pores. So I don't use it on my face very often, sometimes on my lips or in any dry patches, but I mainly use it for my body, and it is really great after removing hair, also to calm the skin so you don't get kind of red bumps or razor burns if you use a razor, or ingrown hairs if you use another method. So I really love it, and it sinks into the skin and creates just like the softest skin. Like, it's softer than any other like body moisturizer or body butter kind of shop bought stuff can do. This is just fantastic. It just does the job perfectly, and it has like 1,000 other uses, but I use it a lot for body moisturizer. Then one of my holy grails is rosehip oil. This stuff is amazing. I've been using it for years. I use it as kind of like a serum, so I'd use it under a moisturizer, or I'd use a little bit more before I go to bed. This is great if you have any acne scarring, any rosacea, any kind of hyperpigmentation, which I used to suffer from, and it is the only thing that is really made a significant difference in my skin when I was suffering from hyperpigmentation and things like that, and I would highly recommend it if you have any kind of skin troubles like that. It's also a little bit thick, not overly thick, but it is a little bit thick, so it's great if you have dry skin, and it's perfect for sensitive skin as well. I also have some pure vitamin E oil, which is obviously great if you have dry skin. So whenever I have dry patches, usually in the winter months, I'll add a few drops of this to my finger and dab it around. Sometimes in the winter time I get dry around my eyebrows, and so I'll just put it there, and it's great for hair growth as well. So if you want to get some thicker eyebrows or eyelashes, you can apply it directly there, and this is just a great one to have in stock. I mainly use it through the winter, but it's just great to always have around. And then the last thing is tea tree oil. This is a great topical treatment, again, for blemishes. It is antibacterial, so it will stop future blemishes from coming up. So whenever I feel a blemish kind of bubbling up underneath the skin, something's going to happen, I'll put this on, and it kind of stops it in its tracks, rather than waiting for it and then applying a cream afterwards. That doesn't really do much. This is great to just kind of stop it in its tracks before it even gets there. So those are the 8 single ingredient natural things that I use on a fairly frequent basis. They all have multiple uses and I use them for lots of different things, but that's a quick overview of what I mainly use them for. So I hope that helps you guys out there if you're looking to downsize your spending on products, and if you want to start making your own products but you don't know where to start. Those are a great basis to start from, and then you can go from there. And also they're all just fantastic things to have in stock anyway. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.